Hey y'all, I'm back. Just what a day late. Just a day late this
Before
time.
I talked to Psychic Rachel
Oh,
from
let me
Kasamba, I
turn
was
this
really lost.
down. We'll turn this volume off in the background. And yeah, let's get into it. Very eventful week last week. Oh my goodness. Very eventful week. I had tower after tower falling over here on my end and really had to work my way through some things, but got some much needed help. So the help did come in, the recognition that I have been trying to do things, with integrity. Just like we talked about in last week's abundance report, it came through for you, girl. So looking forward to what comes out this week. I'm getting everything ready for the school year. I'm homeschooling my kids, so I'm a first year homeschooling mom. And I'm just excited about it. Like I'm binge watching homeschool videos the way that I used to binge watch tarot videos when I first got into this. Like I'm all in, I'm so ready, and I'm enjoying the planning process and getting ready. But that's a little update on me. Let me focus on y'all and put it to where I can see if anyone comes in. All right, let's get it jumping. I will let it be known that I don't really read by sign at the moment. I understand who my tribe is. So I understand the energy of people who are attracted to this channel. And that's pretty much who I'm reading for. I don't do a big focus on love because I think there are enough of those out there talking about twin flame journeys and toxic relationships and karmics and all of that nonsense already. And just being candid, I believe a lot of the twin flame readers and love readers need to be taking care of themselves mentally as well, because not only are they sharing some craziness, I feel like they're channeling energy that reflects them. I feel like any reader is gonna, channel on a level of who they already are. And a lot of the nonsense that I've been hearing, like I'm worried about the state of mental health for a lot of the readers on YouTube right now. So maybe they need to take some hiatuses the way I do. All right. Enough. Let's get into the weekly abundance report, July 28th through August 3rd. What's that just popped out? I caught a glimpse of it before. I thought so. Because I was just about to go into talking about the Leo portal, and then the sun card just flew out like that. So, yeah, just look into that if you aren't already familiar. Sending out your cards, just getting a feel of what they're saying to me for the week. I feel like this week you are a lot more prepared for combat. So I don't know what went down for some people last week, but it's like this time they won't catch you slipping. That's the type of energy I'm feeling. Like, nah, this time you not gonna catch me slipping. I'm gonna win at all costs, and I'm gonna lead others in my winning. So it could be your children, it could be your group of friends, your family, whatever it is that you're doing now. Is like you are a leader or a pioneer. You're going forth and you are paving the way for others to come behind you and win the way that you are winning. But you're having to fight the battle. You're having to take your little machete, especially with that that king of swords card. You're having to take your machete and cut through all the brush and the roots and the thick, everything. You're having to battle all the obstacles and everything, and you have to go through and you have to make it happen before anybody else can come behind you. So I feel like there's a sense of responsibility that you're making, and you almost take pride in the issues that come for you. Like when things happen for you and it make you feel some type of way, or you feel that things aren't exactly going the way that you would like them to go, you don't really get down on yourself as much. For one, because you've been through so much that it's almost like you're starting to get used to the bullshit. For two, not only are you getting used to the bullshit, you're also learning how to deal with it. So it's like you're getting used to the bullshit, showing up to the challenge and showing up to life. There may be some saving going on, or you'll need to kind of cut back on spending a little bit this week, or you'll be looking out for sales, or yeah, we got the back to school sales, so you may be bargain shopping and hitting those thrift shops and the yard sales and stuff. So that could be a thing too, just kind of paying attention to deals and using coupons and being thrifty and using your rewards points or whatever it is like that. You get what I'm saying? Uh, I'm so irritated with this connection. I am so irritated. I'm irritated with this connection, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, in terms of your money, just kind of cutting back on spending this week. Not saying that you're gonna go broke. I don't see you losing. It's just more of you being in a place where you understand that you have some big business that you need to take care of, or you have some things on your plate, some things on your agenda that you need to, kind of be more focusing on. So spending is not a real big energy for you this week, not what I'm feeling. You're just keeping it real simple. And as you see, that's the energy that I'm in today. Like I don't have no makeup on. I have like some chapstick, and I grew my eyebrows or whatever, and do my little hair, comb it a little bit at least. But we keeping it real basic. And the reason for keeping it basic is because you realize that you have a lot to do. So it ain't a real cutesy type energy, around us in our tribe this week. It's more like, okay, I'm going to pare down and do what I need to do to get things done. And that involves, maybe saving your coins a little bit, or going for the bargain, or looking for a payment plan as opposed to paying something in full. Just kind of taking care of your finances a bit more this week. Your mind is in a really good place. Like I said, you've begun to take responsibility for the things that you're going through, even the more negative things, the things that don't feel so good. As Abraham Hicks calls it, the contrast. It's like you're taking pride in the contrast just as well as when you get everything that you want to manifest. Because you know that it's all a part of your journey. So I feel like you're thinking with a higher perspective this week, very balanced. It's like when things go wrong, you kind of use your knowledge of universal law, knowing that no one thing is, forever, that change is a constant, in that sometimes bad things can happen because that's just the law of duality. There's going to be good just like there's going to be bad. And I feel like in situations that may not be going the way that you want them to, you have such a high vibration while you're going through these kind of down shifting periods, that you're just building up even more energy for yourself so that you fly higher when the pendulum swings back to the good cycle. You get what I'm saying? So you may be in a lower place right now, and I'm not saying a low place, just maybe lower than what you would like to be. Because overall, I do feel a sense of contentment and calmness out of everything, because it's like, regardless of what I'm going through, I'm going to win. So even those things you kind of be like, things may be kind of low key. I'll say this week, real low key, not too extra, nothing, no rah rah, no razzle dazzle. Just keeping it down to the basics, keeping it real plain this week. Cutting the fat, trimming the fat, anything that's not needed, we're doing away with that. No extra, no mess. We're just trying to keep it calm and keep it focused. You're trying to keep your energy focused, and that's good because that's keeping you in a higher vibration. That's keeping you in a more positive and a more calm and content mindset. Without you, you just have this aura of wisdom. The way that you handle things is giving you that kind of wise, mystical kind of energy. And people are kind of looking at you like, okay, you just giving off that mystical type vibe, like a deep mystic. Anything that happens is like, okay, all right, it's what it is. This is just what it is. This is what I have to go through at this point in my life. And I think people are looking at you like, I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't really know connection, y'all. Like, I'm out here in the countryside, out here in West Bumble, here to bring y'all a message. So the buffering or whatever, I'm sorry about that. Y'all catch the replay, maybe it'll be more cohesive. But yeah, you're just in a good place in terms of your thinking, and people are kind of looking up to you or looking to you as an example of how they should maybe conduct themselves. Or you may find people kind of mirroring the way you communicate without them even realizing it. Like the way they are kind of mimicking or imitating, copying the way that you speak, but your energy is just so strong right now that it's kind of permeating through their own aura, and they find themselves mirroring you. They are following your lead. So there's a very strong leadership energy here. Somebody who could, they can be like this all the time and talk real ghetto. And then if you are more, composed type of person, you may find them calming down and enunciating and speaking with a larger voice. If you speak real fast, if you're a real fast talker and you talk with your hands, and usually you're talking to somebody who may be more reserved, you may realize that your energy is being is being replicated or is being mirrored back to you because your energy is so strong. So just kind of watch people who you may notice a change in how they're speaking. Don't think that they're mocking you. It's just that your energy is so strong that they're following your lead. So they are speaking the way you speak. And that is basically them submitting themselves. So pay attention to stuff like that because it's an indicator of where your energy is. I do feel like you're spending time getting things together in your homestead, and you may be receiving, like somebody could give you a gift that you could place in your home, like a plant or a picture or something like that. uh Also, I feel like you have more time in some way. Somebody is either giving you a hand, like they're offering themselves as a resource, or they're giving you a gift or something. You're being giving something. You're receiving favor in the area of housewarming gift, even if you are not having a housewarming party, or somebody gives you something that could go up in your house. They could be cleaning out their own house, or they could be moving and they can give you something that goes into your house. You get what I'm saying? So look out for like small little gifts or some contribution to your household. Look out for that this week. I feel like you're in a good place. You're creating good, prosperous energy for yourself. The fact that you are kind of keeping your resources, limited, the fact that you are kind of limiting, your output of resources. You're kind of watching your spending and looking for deals. It's helping you. It's very interested in creating that financial stability for yourself. That could be one of the bigger goals for you at this point in your life, or at least for this week. So I'm not looking for it, but I'm definitely not seeing it. So I'm feeling like that's where you are anyway. You're kind of looking for your own stability. You're not really getting into priorities in order, trying to get that business loan or that business plan written up so you can submit it and get a loan. Things like that. It's a real solo act or solo effort in getting yourself to a place where you feel abundant. So it's like limiting of your output. You're not spending a whole lot, not doing a whole lot of flashy splurging or whatnot. You let other people have that at this time because you know that what you are building is something much bigger. And you're just preparing yourself which is that financially abundant place. Yeah, and everything you do is like, just like I said in the beginning of the reading, it's like an energy of preparation. Oh, this is so ghetto. I'm sorry. It's so ghetto. Y'all, I'm so sorry for this connection. Yeah, like I was saying, this energy of being prepared and being able to fight the good fights, you're okay with that. And everything that you do, you have such a responsibility and such an expectation. Not only do you expect more from others, you are holding yourself to a higher expectation, and you're ready to move into this next cycle. So all of your energy is daily grind is just like you're doing everything to prepare. I mean, down to eating better, managing your weight better, eating better foods, watching your diet, making diet changes, adding vitamin supplements into your daily routine. Everything about what you are doing is geared toward the next level. You are now operating at your next level energetically. Now that's deep, y'all. That's deep. Because a lot of people, you can hope and pray and wish for something, but they never actually embody that energy. So it never is able to come to them. But when you are energetically in alignment with the reality that you want, it has no choice but to come to you. So, I mean, down to the small details. It's like you're getting up earlier, you are dressing for success, not splurging or anything on any new clothes, but it's just like you want to make yourself look good. You want to be presentable. You want to be on time. You want to, eat healthy so that you can enjoy this long life of prosperity. Your energy is just already at that next level. It's a step ahead of what your reality is. So that means that everything you want has to come to you. It's just a matter of time. And I feel like I said earlier that I don't really feel an energy of like companionship or love or that type of energy here, because I feel like at this point in your life, you're realizing that if you are spending any time relating with someone else or exchanging your energy with someone else, that is taxing on yourself. So you need to be benefiting. Yeah. You have the audacity to require that people that relate to you benefit you. Go you. Go you. That's good. I feel like especially this week, you are making sure that the people that you are in connection with, the friends that you have around you, the any contracts that you may be entering into, any agreements you may be entering into, you are making sure that they benefit you. Like, what's the point of hooking up with somebody? What's the point of being friends with somebody if they don't build you up? You're not really interested in anyone breaking you down anymore. It's like, no, you have to build me up or I need to chuck the deuces at you. That's great. Keep that up this week and going forward. Mm. On the heels of that, I feel like the biggest change is going to come from the fact that you require more from other people. And you're requiring more from other people because, of course, you require more from yourself. You will sacrifice to have what you want. You will submit yourself to all of these trials and tribulations to get to what you want. So you definitely not going to allow somebody to just sit around in your life and be a burden on you. And I feel like there are some kind of, I was hearing cheap, but cheap is not the word. Low value. I feel like there's somebody in your midst who is of a low value, who can't give you much. Like even at their best is not really much. That person is about to be eclipsed out. They're about to be replaced. Somebody who they'll never be able to really give you even half, not even a fraction of what you deserve, of what you're worth. And you may have to spaz on that person this week, so kind of just beware of that. But for some, it's not even gonna be like a spaz type moment. You're just gonna be like, I got to go. I got to ghost you. Some of you won't even let that person know that you're not entertaining them anymore. It's just be like, I gotta go. you gotta go. So there's a person of low value, and I think it comes from them having, their own self-worth problems, but that's not my issue and that's not your issue, so we're not even gonna dive into that, are we? Mm-mm. Okay, on to the next card. Yeah. It's a lot of forward movement, and it's a lot of other people will see it as selfish, but it's more like I need to get me in mind and I got to go. So if you do have children, it's like, come on babies, we got to go, we got better places to be, we got better things to do, we have better, we have better. We deserve better. We have better places to be. We have better things to do. We deserve better. We gonna get better. We gonna have better. We gonna live better. Dare I say it? We are better. You know, it's just you got to go. I feel like you are starting to take heed to red flags. You're starting to take heed to red flags. When somebody shows you themselves, it's like finally you're starting to believe them. And that could be a big thing this week. Like somebody shows you something and you're just like, okay, I thought I was gonna keep giving you chances, but this right here, this right here, I can't look over this red flag. So watch out for that red flag. Be aware of that red flag, because I do feel like it's coming or it's already coming. It's like, you know what, that was the last straw. That was the last straw. You gotta go. Definitely gotta go. But for some people, just like I just said, like a lot of you won't even spaz on a person. You'll take the high road and just be like, you know what? Thank you, but no thank you. And just walk away. Just because it really ain't no point of getting mad and, rolling around in the negative energy and rolling around in the rage and all of that. It's no point. It's not even a point. So I do feel like a lot of you will take the high road and just go on about your business after you see that red flag, the undeniable red flag. It is almost going to be like, I won't say it's like a heaven sent kind of sign, but it could be so obvious you'd be like, oh my God, thank you for allowing me to dodge this bullet. Is that type of energy. And overall, you really are just focusing on your legacy. You're focusing on what it is that you're building. You're focusing on just making sure you're in a solid foundation. So whether you're in a point of like transitioning households and or you like or moving to a new city or in a new place to find work, or taking some new steps in your business to scale, whatever it is that you're just trying to get to the next level. It's like I don't even want everything handed to me in a silver platter. I just want to be at the next level. And once I'm at that next level, I know I can get to the next level, and I'll take it one step at a time. It's a very down to earth, very rooted, very realistic, very hardworking, very virtuous energy of just saying, "Hey, I just want the next best thing for me and mine." Whoever yours is, because like I said at the beginning of the reading, whether it's your children that you're taking with you, or you'll be the first person in your family to kind of move up the social economic ladder, or whatever it is like you're the first to go forth, and you are like, okay, this is what I want. I just want the next best level. I know this is going to be a journey. I know this is going to be a trial for me. I just want to get to the next best step. I just want to feel better than I'm feeling now. I just want to be making more than I'm making now. I just want to have a better work environment than I have now, a better home environment than I have now. Whatever it is, you just want the next best thing. And that's very honorable. And I feel like a lot of you or the universe is going to open up a whole bunch of avenues for you to meet the people who do have something to offer you. Definitely a reasonable energy. Like, I feel like people could be looking at you and thinking, you know, he's a good person. He's a good person. He deserves a little bit better. He's not, crazy for asking for more. He's not wrong for wanting more. He or she's not, they not uppity for believing in themselves. They just genuinely work for what they want, and they deserve more. And I feel like people are kind of just giving you your value for that. You know what I'm saying? Giving you your props. Even if that could be why someone, I feel like someone is like trying to give you something. like they could give you something in the home, or they could bring a gift by your house or something. It's like they see you trying. And it's like, you know what, if I can be a blessing, then I'll be a blessing to so and so. So I feel that energy around you, like help is on the way, even if you didn't ask for it. Because I don't feel like you like really looking for something from somebody. You're just requiring more of yourself, and to that effect, you just kind of require more from the people that you hang around. Yeah, there's a big shift in your energy, a very big shift in your energy concerning who you're associated with. And I feel like you want to be associated with people who make you look good. And I don't mean that in a materialistic way. People who make you look good being people who match your energy. Because if you're around people who don't match your energy, you either gonna look like an oddball, or you're gonna look stuck up. Either one of them is not appealing. If you're around people who are, you always constantly dumbing yourself down, you still gonna kind of look like, the oddball, because you're just not gonna be able to connect with them on the level that they're on. If you are around people who they just don't really want nothing out of life, and you want the best out of life, they're gonna look at you like you stuck up, even while you not being all glitzy and glammy, like regular in a regular white t-shirt with no makeup on, with your hair, just barely combed. They'll look at you like, who she thinks she is, or who does he think he is? What Chris say, on the flies in the club and I ain't even dressed up. Like, when you out of your tribe, you just gonna always it's always gonna be like an offbeat energy about you, and you're gonna be the one who have to suffer it. So when you be around people and you direct your energy to people that you want to be around, that's when you receive that love. That's when you receive that. I'm not even trying to say you receive clout, but it just like good things start happening to you. You start being caught at the right moment, with the right people. Opportunities start to just flow to you. Things start to just take off because you were around the energy that you should have been around all along. So I feel like there's a lot of focus on just making sure that while you are a pioneer, and paving the way for people behind you to do these good things, or to have abundance, or to have a better life, you making sure that you bring in the right people along with you. And for those who that you realize are not the right people, you're taking aggressive steps. I don't mean that you're aggressive to them, but you're making aggressive movements to clean up your circle. An aggressive movement could mean deleting and blocking somebody's number. Not, trying to just, every time they call, you turn the ringer off. It ain't none of that passive. It's like, no, I'm just gonna block you, so that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know that I didn't want to answer your call. Okay? Like, it's an aggressive movement. You letting it be known, okay, I can't be around you. Okay, I don't really kick it with you. Okay, I don't really do you like that. You ain't really on my level. You making it known. Ain't nothing to shy away from. Ain't no reason to shy away, because you have big dreams and you are hell bent on getting to where you want to get, but you're gonna get there a step at a time. And a part of getting to that next step is removing that dead weight. You can't travel light when you got all this baggage and stuff with you. You can't go nowhere quick when you dragging bags and dragging people behind you. So you dealing with that this week. Cutting back on your resources, you could have somebody who just, take a lot out of you. They take a lot of money out of your pocket. They take a lot of time off your hands. You just maybe kind of, getting that person out the way too. I feel like at the end of the day, it's more like you're learning to really care for yourself, along with being prepared to have to fight through obstacles to get where you want to go, and just being realistic about the process, not knowing that you ain't gonna just wake up one day and win mega millions, or knowing that ain't nobody just gonna come and drop 20,000 on a contract to be a client of yours if you haven't put the work in. So you just, every step of the way, you taking care of yourself and just making sure that you feel good, and that you are centered, and that you are at peace, and that even when things seem kind of hazy and you don't know what's up or down, or you don't know what's coming next, or you don't know if you just made a good decision, you always just feel good about who you are. When you don't know what the outcome of a decision you made it will be, you'll still just feel good about who you are and the energy that you gave. If you make a decision from a place of just, wanting the best for yourself and for the people around you, you can't fault yourself if things don't turn out the way you want them to turn out. You just kind of adjust and keep it moving. So again, like you just taking your machete and you cutting through this thick brush and these uncharted territory, and you cutting through it. And you're gonna come across some obstacles, you're gonna come across some hard times, some challenges, maybe some wild animals that try to eat you, try to fight you. You're gonna come across that. But you know that you'll be okay because you're mentally prepared. You're getting more so financially prepared because you're cutting back on unnecessary spending and anything that is not going to propel you to that next level. You just kind of learning to trim that off, to cut it off. And that's including people who suck on your energy and who suck on your resources. You getting ready to, just cut that off as well. Doing what you need to do for you. And I couldn't ask for nothing better. I couldn't ask for a better energy. But overall energy is this: you leading the charge, you leading the way, you being the first to bat, you being the person who leads the team, you carrying the city on your back, you carrying a hood on your back, you got your family on your back, you got your kids on your back, you carrying them. So when y'all do cross that finish line, they gonna know that it was you that carried them there, in whatever way that may be. I definitely feel some mothering energy though. So for the moms, especially the single moms who are watching, you carrying them there. If you have to go through these hardships all by yourself to make sure that your babies have a much better life, you doing that. And you did that. And you're gonna keep doing that. You hear me? Okay. So that has been our reading. That is the weekly abundance report for July 28th through August 3rd. Thank y'all for watching through this ghetto connection. I'm gonna do something about it. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm out here in the countryside, out here past the county line. So the connection has been real crazy, but I'm gonna get it together. And I'm gonna make sure my next readings aren't so glitchy. But thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. See y'all. Bye.